Hey guys, welcome back to TQ, and today I'm going to show you how to solve this Rubik's clock. So this is the Rubik's clock, and I'm going to show you how to solve it today. So I just wanted to do it in a little bit of a different location, because if I would do it at my other desk, it would actually be like way too bright and be like shining on it like this. So that's why I want to do somewhere with less lighting. So I guess you can just turn this off completely, and yeah, that looks a lot nicer. So yeah, I'm going to show you how to solve it. So first we're just going to scramble it up like this. Just mess around with it, like this. Yeah, there we go. It's all completely scrambled up. Yeah, I'm going to scramble it up a little bit more. So yeah, first I'm going to teach you a little bit about the clock. So basically, if you put all these 4 pins down and you just have 1 pin, so basically it moves the 4 clocks around the pin. So you can see it would be moving all of these 3 because that pin is up right there. So it'd be moving these 4. So then if you turn it, it moves those 4. So if you have 2 of them up, it'll move these 4 and these 4. So it'll turn like this. If you have all 3 up, it would pretty much move all of them except one corner. So yeah, that is basically kind of about it. So now don't hold it upside down. So yeah, we're going to try to get them all facing to this red thing. You can see it. It's hard to see on camera. But first, I'm going to put 1 pin up and match up this middle one with one of these. So see, these are 2 lined up. So basically, I'm going to move it down. And you can see now these 3 are facing down. So we're going to try to get a whole cross of this. So now we have these 4. So now let's match it up with, let's say, this one. So we have to put up this pin. Now it's going to move these 4 clocks and turn these 4 clocks until it matches with this one. So now we have this top area here solved. And now we're going to put up 2 pins to match up with this bottom one. So turn it. Now right now we're doing these crosses. You don't need to care about the corners. Right now they're useless. So there we go, now you have a cross. Now you can put up 3 pins or 3 or 4 pins, and then just move it up. I just do 3 because then it's simpler. Now, basically, now that we have a cross and now it's facing towards the top because you can see that little red thing, now we're going to flip it around. And now we're going to basically do the exact same but with the other side, and I promise it actually won't mess up the other side. So see this? Let's move this down. Now if we flip it over, see, it's just fine. So that is crazy about the clock. So yeah, now match this one with, let's do this one right here. Right there, just like that. Now I'm gonna put up one up here to match these 2 with this one. So move it up like that. So now we have 3 kind of facing up like this. All right, so now just like last time, so now we have these 4 and then match it up with this one. You can do any side, put up 2 pins, line them up with the last one, just like that. Now this time, so see, if you did it right, you can see this cross will still be in alignment, so all up. So yeah, and now don't move these 4 pins to move it up. That's not what we're doing. So now what we're going to do is move up 3 pins and try to get it to match up this bottom one. You always have to do the bottom one. Now match up this cross with the bottom corner. And basically we're going to repeat this, so now it's matched up with the bottom corner. Now we're going to match it up with the top corner. So move it down because that's where this one is. And basically we already have this one solved. So put down all the pins except this one. Now move them up like this, and now it should be up and it should be solved back here. Usually it won't be, and it will be kind of out of alignment, kind of like maybe like this. And then if it's like this, if it's just like this where it's actually like maybe like this and not facing up, you can just move it up and basically even the back will still be solved. And there we go. That is the simplest tutorial for the clock. Let's go over it just one more time. So yeah, just pretty simple. Like, it's not like hard or anything like a normal Rubik's Cube. So let's go over it one extra time. There. So now we're going to match up these 2. So see, we already have 2. Now let's match up these 2 with this one. So move it over like that. So now we have 3 like this. Now I move up these 3 to something like, I didn't scramble it very well, whoops. Definitely didn't scramble it at all. You need to scramble both sides, by the way. There we go, completely scrambled. So now use, let's just say this middle one, match it up with this one. Also need to have the pins up, like if you want to move, let's say you want to move this one, you can't have this pin up because that's not going to do anything. You need to have this pin up if you're trying to move this one here. And now move it just like that. Now use these bottom ones, these pin right here. So now basically since these are going to all move, so we're going to either match up with this one or this one. Let's just say we're going to do this one, then move this bottom rolling thing down. Yeah, whatever pin you have up, that's the one you want to move. So we're going to want to match up with this one, so have pin up, and then roll this weird little bottom thing to match it up. So now you have 4 clocks, well, 3, and then got to get this pin up because we want to move those 3, and then just match it up, just like what we did in the first time. And now for the back, so you're just going to do the same thing, you know? So match it up, just like that, pin up. Let's say you're going to match it with this one, like that. Now this one goes over here. And yeah, you could get lucky and you don't have to do it. But yeah, look at it. So now this is still solved, as you can see. And you can still do that same thing. You can actually do either side. You can do this side or this side. This is the chi clock, so it's really nice. And yeah, you don't actually move these all up. Just leave it like that. And do the same thing on the corners. So move it up, move this. You always want to start in the bottom one, by the way. So there, matched up with the corner. Now we're going to do the top one. So now match up. So also, if you want to match it up, you're not going to turn this top thing. You're going to turn one of these bottom rolly things. So move it up like this. And just like that. So now this is lined up. Now back to the bottom. And then roll it so it's matched up with that one. And then put this one down. Move it over. And now move it up. And then back up. And both of the sides are solved. So that is how you solve the Rubik's clock. It is really simple, a really easy puzzle to solve. But yeah, that is basically how you solve it. This is actually really, you got to be really fast in order to get into the WCA with this. You have to average like 20 or 30 seconds. But yeah, it's a pretty cool event. Definitely really easy. If you know how to solve a 3x3, you can definitely know how to do this. Yeah, that is pretty much it for this video. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!